So here I am outside in beautiful Embankment Gardens in central London with Toby Moores, who is both from Sleepy Dog and at Sleepy Dog.
Yes, indeed.
Toby, I wonder if you could just give us a little bit of a background of about yourself and some idea of what you're going to be doing at Light Minds in Exeter in October.
Okay, well, we started life as a mobile company, did a bunch of IP in mobile and messaging and so on, but I guess we're best known for the Buzz game franchise for Sony for the PlayStation. It was their fastest selling original title in their history or something, so huge franchise. Also run a not-for-profit called Amplified. We do all the social media reporting for other people's events, and we've just started into TV. We've been looking at social TV for a while, but we're doing a little bit more actual program making and so on.
Great, okay, thanks. So, can you give us a little bit of a flavour of what you're going to be doing at Light Minds in Exeter and what you're going to be talking about?
A key interest of mine is social TV, what happens when content and conversation come together. And I don't just mean Twitter on telly, I mean, what is it like? I mean, TV's been social for a long time. We've been talking to the family on the sofa or texting our mates during the footy, but what happens going forward? The TV company and the phone company don't know those conversations are happening. What happens when it's all joined together?
We are starting to see some of these social platforms develop multi-channel engagement type features and functions. Google Plus in particular, I think at the moment is one of those that people say, you know, could be one of these so-called media stacking type environments that's going to take over, especially with TV. Where do you see the future of this going? Is this something that you're going to be covering when you come and talk?
Yeah, I mean, I think the important stacks are the Android stack, the iOS stack, and probably the Microsoft stack because of the games console as well. You know, I think, and the console is quite interesting because you've got a trusted billing relationship and a micropayment system, which is, you know, like iTunes, not like the web. So I think those three stacks are relatively important newcomers, and I think they are going to have a great deal of influence in terms of platform distribution and so on, and perhaps the type of programs that we make. But I suspect the traditional program makers are going to be continuing to make programs, albeit they'll be influenced by the type of things that are coming.
So when people attend your talk at Light Minds in October, are these some of the kinds of issues and some of the developments that you're going to be looking to
Exactly.
cover?
What we're going to do is we're going to show a couple of examples of storyboards we've built for some of the channels. Not stuff we want to build, but here is a sense of a likely future. And we're also going to be, having done that, we've derived some mental models that help you think about how the world has changed. For example, the TV of the future is more like a pub or a sports bar than the cinema. You're not going to sit in serried ranks in silence. You're going to be cheering with your mates and milling around, but all in the same room.
Fantastic. Okay, well that's something that we can really look forward to coming to hear you talk about. What kind of things are you going to be looking for when you come to Light Minds?
Well, I like the Light Minds bit of it. I mean, the fact is that we have a set of ideas that are making guesses about a likely future. Some of our assumptions will be wrong, and there's some smart people out there going to either be able to confirm what we think or be able to give us a different slant on what we think. So, I mean, that's always useful to be able to test it against a robust audience.
Great. Okay, well Toby, thanks very much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in October in Exeter.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I look forward to it. Cheers.
Great. Thank you, Toby. Cheers.